Hi VC, this is Aaron, Mutha Alamera, and today I am entering Shawn Sicilia's Collect Sub Pop 45 contest. And I don't actively pursue 45s usually, but I've accumulated, 1 to 200 over the years, and I got some pretty good ones. A lot of them don't have the sleeves, they just have generic sleeves, but if they're a good one, I'll show it. I've probably shown about a third of what I have. I used to only buy 45s, like when I was younger, if they had a song on the B side that wasn't on the full length album. But over the years, I've amassed a good amount. I actually sold about 100 of them to my sister a year or two ago, and that took away a bunch of my good ones. But I still have a lot of good stuff. So I'm going to start off with a few that I have that were actually in the full length records that come with a 45. I got I think 3 of those, and then I will show some others. And yeah, sometimes I really like listening to them. It's just different. You get to hear a whole bunch of different artists that way. If you're just doing the 45s, and you can either listen just the A side or both. It's kind of interesting. So first off, I've got this Jimi Hendrix Gloria. This came in one of his compilation records, and it's pretty cool. It's a one-sided 45. It just has Gloria, and it's a very long version of it. It's pretty cool. It's 8 minutes and 47 seconds. It actually plays at 33, but it's 7-inch record. So that's pretty cool. It's I think this is one of the only places you can get this. It's pretty cool. And then next up, I've got Eagles of Death Metal, As Nice as I Can Be, and Fairy Tale in Real Time. This came in their Heart On record. And I've seen other records of that don't have the 45, but this came with it, some translucent red vinyl. Love Eagles of Death Metal. They're a great band. They're not a death metal band, but I love listening to them. That's probably my least favorite record they do, Heart On, but I really like it too. It's good. And then in my Def Leppard, what's called Vinyl Collection Volume 1, they had this is the Def Leppard EP, and this is the very first thing they did, and it had Frank Noon on the drums instead of Rick Allen. And this is amazing. Sounds really good. They were really progressive when they started. And this has Pete Willis, Steve Clark, Joe Elliott, Rick Savage, and Frank Noon. And it's got Right Into the Sun, Get Your Rocks Off, and the Overture. And it's really good. This is one of the best things Def Leppard did. I really love this. I'm glad I got that box set. And it actually plays at 33 as well, but it's a 7-inch. Really good. If you like old Def Leppard, this is like pre-On Through the Night, and it's a little different sounding. It's pretty good. And then this one is a Devo single, Working in the Coal Mine. Really like that song, and it comes with a center thing there. That's pretty cool. And this was on their record. What's the name of it? Let me check. I got it right here. It's called. What was the name of this one? It was New Traditionalist. It was in the New Traditionalist record. Came in there, so that was pretty cool. And then I got this comedy one, Cheech and Chong, Born in East LA. I've had this since it came out, since I was a kid. I just thought it was a funny song. And I've got The Greatest American Hero. And here's a couple older ones. This is Bill Haley and His Comets, and this is a EP on 7-inch. And I don't know, I think this plays at 33 actually, but it's Dim Dim the Lights. It's in a nice cardboard deal here. It is 45 RPM. There it is around the back. And I got a jazz one. It's my only jazz one. This is the Dave Brubeck Quartet. Brubeck time. It's got Jeepers Creepers and Keeping Out of Mischief Now. That's pretty cool for an old one. And this is a new one from Walmart. I had to get it because it's a Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. It's got the Imperial March and the Asteroid Field, which I really like. The Imperial March is really good, of course. It's on a red translucent vinyl. And up here I've got, this is a couple black or death metal bands, twofer. They are Temple of Baal with Dead Cult and Aeosoth with Of Fire. And it's pretty cool. It's really thick, heavy. It's almost like a thickness of 180 gram vinyl on here. It's a really thick vinyl on this. Kind of different for a 7-inch. Then I got some Elvis here. This is Playing for Keeps and Too Much. Then I got Love Me Tender and Any Way You Want Me. Not a huge Elvis fan, but I like him. And then this has the wrong label, of course. It's this is the Crickets with Think It Over and Fool's Paradise. That's a pretty cool label there, though. And then I have the Crickets with Oh Boy and Not Fade Away. Oh, here's a couple more Elvis. This is Don't Be Cruel and Hound Dog from the RCA Victor. And another Elvis, Don't You Think It's Time and Wear My Ring Around Your Neck. And one more Elvis, Always on My Mind and Separate Ways. Casablanca, that's not the right sleeve there. I've got one Creedence single. It's got Lodi and Bad Moon Rising. Bob Seger with Shakedown from Beverly Hills Cop. I got this Robert Palmer, Bad Case of Loving You, with Love Can Run Faster on the B-side. And the Eagles, Hotel California and New Kid in Town. It's a pretty good single there. And one more Eagles here. I got the A-side is I Can't Tell You Why, and the B-side is The Greeks Don't Want No Freaks. And being part Greek, I kind of like that song. And here's the Human League with Don't You Want Me. The B-side is Love Action, I Believe in Love. Randy Newman with Cars. And Metal is on the B-side. Here's an older one here. This is Moody Blues, Night in White Satin, and Cities. Yeah, when I got these, they were all in these various sleeves here, so a lot of them aren't matched up right, but that's how I got them, so. And Randy Newman with Short People and Old Man on the Farm. And I got an Elton John here. This is Philadelphia Freedom and I Saw Her Standing There. Beatles song, that's cool. And then I got a couple Dr. Hook. This is Better Love Next Time and Mountain Mary. And When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman and Knowing She's There. Purple Capital labels. And here's the band M with Pop Music. Remember that on MTV when it was out a lot? When it was first out? And M Factor is the B-side. Another Elton John. This is Shoulder Holster and Sorry Seems to Be the Hardest Word. Got some Kansas with Dust in the Wind and Point of No Return. This is a really good one. This is Toto, 99. That's a really good song. And Hydra is the B-side. It's a really good Toto record. Dexy's Midnight Runners with Come On Eileen. And Dubious is the B-side. This is Alice Cooper with It's Hot Tonight and You and Me. Really love Alice Cooper. And one more Alice Cooper. This is How You Gonna See Me Now and No Tricks. And this is an interesting one. This is Frigid Pink, House of the Rising Sun, and Heartbreak Hotel. The Parrot label, I like that label. Got one Blondie one. This is Atomic with Die Young, Stay Pretty on the B-side. Another pretty good song here, Saved by Zero by The Fix, with Going Overboard as the B-side. A couple Pat Benetars. I have Hit Me With Your Best Shot, which has Prisoner of Love on the B-side. And Fire and Ice with Hard to Believe on the B-side. One of my favorite artists from the 80s, Greg Kihn Band with the Breakup Song. That's a great song. And When the Music Starts is the B-side. That's a really good song too. Got some Foreigner with Urgent and Girl on the Moon. ZZ Top, Rough Boy and Delirious. Two good songs there. Loverboy with Turn Me Loose and Prissy Prissy. Loverboy with The Kid Is Hot Tonight and Teenage Overdose. Billy Squier with My Kind of Lover and Don't Say No is the B-side. Like Billy Squier. Got some Back in Black from AC/DC with What Do You Do for Money, Honey on the B-side. It's a really good sounding single there. Queen with Another One Bites the Dust and Don't Try Suicide. I thought I had one more Queen, but I guess not. Maybe it's down there lower. Okay, then I got, this is an interesting Candlebox with You and Pull Away on the B-side. They were a good band. Damn Yankees with Where You Going Now and This Side of Hell. Oh, those are upside down, aren't they? There you go. This is, of course, one of my favorite songs ever. Smoke on the Water from Deep Purple. It's got a regular version and a shorter version. And my only Beatles single. I wish I had more of them for sure. This is Hey Jude and Revolution. Great single there. I have one Wings single, which it would be With a Little Luck and Backwards Traveler, Cufflink. 2 songs on the B-side there. I got a couple Beach Boys. This is The Warmth of the Sun and Dance, Dance, Dance. 2 great songs there. And then on their Caribou label, I got Baby Blue and Here Comes the Night. Hate it when they put the labels different directions. Kind of weird there. And then another old Beach Boys, Had to Phone Ya and It's Okay. And then Help Me Rhonda and Kiss Me Baby. Now these Def Leppard ones I got because they had other songs on the B-side. So this is Def Leppard Women, and the B-side was Tear It Down, which would have been the best song on Hysteria if they would have put it on there. It's a great song. And then I got Hysteria with Ride Into the Sun. Animal and I Want to Be Your Hero. And all these B-sides are pretty much better than the A-sides on these. I like the B-sides a lot. Armageddon It with Release Me. Pour Some Sugar on Me and Ring of Fire. And then I got Rats, Round and Round. I've had with The Morning After. Had this for years, since the 80s, a single. Along with this single, this is Dream Warriors. And this was my favorite single. That's why it's so beat up. It had Back for the Attack on the B-side, which wasn't on any of their full-length albums, and it's one of their best songs, and I really love this. Here's one of my favorite ones here, Wasp with School Days. What's cool about this is it's got the Rolling Stones song Paint It Black on the B-side, which they do really well. Really cool one there. I knew I had another Queen. Here it is. It's Rocket, Prime Jive, and Need Your Lovin' Tonight. For any Queen fans out there. And here's one of my favorite singles I have. This is The Clash, London Calling and Train in Vain. That's a really good one. And here's this is Nirvana with Come As You Are and Drain You. And this one I bought because I'm a big ZZ Top fan, and this is pretty cool. This is Just Got Paid by ZZ Top. Right here, and then the B-side is Mastodon doing Just Got Paid. That's really cool. They do it really well too, but I love the ZZ Top version better, of course. And then I got a couple Clutch ones. This is Pigtown Blues, which isn't on any of their albums, and Motherless Child Acoustic on the B-side. Really cool picture disc 45 there. And then from their latest album, How to Shake Hands and Give Me the Keys. They had another one, but I haven't got that. In Walks Barbarella, and I can't remember what the B-side of it was, but I need to get that. And then I'm going to finish out with Kiss. This is Detroit Rock City and Beth. And then I have 3 Japanese singles here. And they come with these sleeves here with the lyrics on the back, which is cool. And this one here is Tomorrow and Naked City. And the Japanese ones, I'll show you the actual one. Look how clean these are. There it is, Tomorrow and Naked City. And they sound amazing. These Japanese singles are really good sounding. And then I've got this one here, which is Shandy and She's So European. And there's the back with the lyrics and the picture there. And all the vinyl looks the same on these 3, so I'll just show the first one. And then my last one has, this is probably my favorite one, Talk to Me and Easy As It Seems. So it comes with this. This is how they come here, with the lyrics there. And, you know, I could have went on for another 30 minutes with the rest of my singles, but I just thought I'd show the highlights there. And check out Shawn Sicilia's channel. He's got a great channel there. And all right, rock on.